Ramadan Mubarak everyone. I'm so happy to actually get to do this video. The topic has been in my mind for such a long time and I thought maybe it's the right time because we're in Ramadan and we're talking spirituality and religion and yeah, so I hope you will enjoy this video. Before we get started, let me know how is the first week going for you all, if you are having fun during Ramadan, if you're still being productive, or if you're just like sleeping all day. Alright, so today's topic is about religion and personal development and how these two, in my mind, they're actually just one. So religions in general have had a very bad publicity. There are too many people who use religion to control nations and populations and dictate very selfish laws and policies. So regardless of whether we agree with what religions teach us, it's just interesting to study them and see how they've actually shaped our world and our thinking. So to me, religion is all about spirituality and personal development. It's just that. So the first thing that religions in plural teach us is believing in God. That there is the God who created our world and he is the creator, the divine, the higher spirit, right? So depending on the religion that you are familiar with, in Islam we say Allah, in some other religions there are Jesus, Lord, God, yeah, there are just so many, I can't name them all. Guru, Buddha, yeah, basically there are a lot of names. There are a lot of names, but at the end of the day it just means the same thing. And in personal development we pretty much talk about the same thing, that higher spirit. So in personal development, a lot of people who are not very religious actually believe there is this creator that is actually ruling our world. So in personal development as well, it's very important to believe in this superpower that is able to execute your wishes. The second point is faith. So in both personal development and in religion, it's very important to have faith that things will go well and that at the end you will succeed. You have this faith in God or in this superpower. You've actually never met him, God, personally, or that superpower. You've never met anything or anyone, yet you have that faith. So in both religion and personal development, faith is very essential. So lacking faith, whether that's in religion or in personal development, would be completely counter-effective. You have to have faith for things for you to go better and for your dreams to come true. The next thing that I find interesting is prophets and messengers. Whether that is the Prophet Muhammad or Jesus or Buddha, I think that most religions have men, primarily men, who act as role models. So they act as role models to other people, the rest of the people, the rest of the nation, the rest of the population. And in personal development, it's pretty much the same, right? You have role models in business, you have role models in success, achievement, you have role models, I don't know, in anything, any area of your life, whether that's physical fitness, the mental fitness, you have people that you aspire to be one day, that you look up to. Then prophets and messengers in religion, they pretty much did the same thing. Certainly they had a message that they carried on, which is pretty much the same for role models in personal development, but they also showed us the way. And for the rest of us, we wanted to be like them. We are emulating their actions. The next one is prayer. So prayer is a religious ritual for most people. In most religions that I know, there is a form of prayer. When you pray, you're actually speaking to God. It can be also silently, without any words. And you ask Him, God, for things that you want in your life. And these could be like good health, or a nice house, or to have children, or just a stack of cash. Basically, you ask God anything that you want. Prayer, to me, in the personal development world, combines visualization and meditation. So meditation, because you are in that very spiritual mode and connection with the Creator and the higher spirit. And visualization, because you're actually asking for things, and it's like affirmation, and you're asking for them, and you're ordering things that you want, and you repeatedly asking for things that you want to happen in your life. It's a sort of visualization. Like we all know, there is this quote that says, ask and you shall receive. And that's exactly what we do in prayer. We ask for things. We ask also to enter heavens in the hereafter. That's something we ask for. The next way I see personal development, very much like religion, is giving thanks. So in our Islamic cultures, we pretty much say Alhamdulillah, which is thank God, in every other sentence. Like we're all the time saying Alhamdulillah, even when bad things happen. So we take the time to say thank you to God. And this was something I learned way before I learned about gratitude, which most Western countries talk about today. But yeah, we learn gratitude when we're very young. So being grateful and thankful for everything that we have in our lives, whether these are material things or immaterial things, is very important for the human being's balance. So in personal development and in religion, that balance and being grateful and happy for what you already have is a foundation for your future success. The next point is about helping others. In most religions, helping others is part of the ritual of being religious. So you have to help your brother, you have to help your sister, and it's so part of the religion because we don't want to kill one another, right? So by helping one another, we're actually keeping our community and our nations sane. So, and in Islam, it's part of one of the pillars, the 5 pillars of Islam, to give an annual percentage of your income to the needy. And likewise, personal development stresses on serving other people and helping them and really making an impact in their lives. The 7th point that I have is fasting. Now, fasting is part of the 5 pillars of Islam, and in some other religions, fasting is also important, like Passover. And today, in the personal development world, fasting has become a trend. It's good for health, it's good for the spirits, it's good for your own self-help and self-growth as a human being to actually fast. So fasting is good for wellness in general and has many other benefits, but also has benefits when it comes to spirituality. Religions as well promote self-control. Humans should control themselves, whether that comes to eating, like you shouldn't eat too much, or sleeping, you shouldn't sleep too much, or self-indulgence and some sort of like natural biological needs, like it's in a particular frame that they can be conducted. So eliminating excesses and being able to control oneself is totally part of most religions that I actually know of. And likewise, personal development is about controlling yourself as a human being, not trying to be affected by different things going on in your environment, and really staying focused on your goals and controlling your desires and being you're controlling yourself to attain your goals. Which takes me to the next point, which is self-discipline. In religion, nobody's telling you what to do. Like, you already know what God is asking you to do, and you have to do it by yourself. Like, you are disciplining yourself to pray, or disciplining yourself to fast, or disciplining yourself to get really spiritual and close to God. And in personal development, it's pretty much the same. Like, self-discipline is like one of the main keys for success. If you can't discipline yourself to do the work and to do it yourself and get ahead, you won't actually experience success. And lastly, there is this point about the promise for a reward. So in religion, there is this promise that if you are good in your life, if you do good, if you help others, if you're actually a good human being, at the end of the day, you will go to heaven. In personal development, it's the same. It's telling you you have to do the work, you have to stay committed, you have to be self-disciplined, and you will experience fulfillment and achievement. These promises give us hope to continue to grow and learn and be the best human beings we can be during our existence in this planet Earth. And it helps us know that it's actually possible for us too. Alright guys, so thank you so much for watching this unconventional type of video. I never actually talked about topics like this, but I'm so curious and I can't wait to read your comments. Let me know what you think, and if you agree about what I just said, and you too, if you're finding that religion is pretty much just like personal development. At the end of the day, what do we want? We want to be better human beings, better people who can contribute to the world in their best way possible. I wish you an amazing time, have a wonderful and blessed month, and I'll see you very soon.